I'm looking forward to sharing the results of my latest receivables research with you. I hope that some of the information we cover this afternoon will give you some ideas on how to drive improvement in your AR operations. We'll kick things off with an overview of how the research was conducted. Then we'll cover the findings in 3 sections. First off, I'll give some background on what's driving interest in this topic, the different types of improvement goals, what strategies companies have for change. Second, we'll take a look at performance across a range of companies. Lastly, we'll look at some defining characteristics of those companies that responded to the latest survey. After that, I'm going to walk through a few recommendations for improvement derived from the research, and I'll finish up by summarizing the key takeaways from today's session. So let's get started. All the research that we do here at Aberdeen shares a common base. We collect information through online surveys of professionals across different areas of the enterprise, and we look at the data we collect from a few different angles. The first is through our PACE framework, which stands for Pressures, Actions, Capabilities, and Enablers. As a quick summary, pressures tell us what pain points companies are feeling, the reasons why they're looking to improve performance in a certain area. Actions tell us the strategies they're pursuing in order to alleviate those pressures. Capabilities are those attributes of a business that allow them to translate strategy to results. And finally, enablers are the technologies that help either provide or enhance those capabilities. The second way that we look at the data is based on the performance of each responding company. For any given subject area, we'll select a group of key measures, and we'll use those to separate out the top performers, who we call the best in class, from the rest of the pack. That's going to allow us to compare those groups in order to identify patterns in current capabilities or in the use of certain technologies that might help to explain the differences in performance achievement. And that, in a nutshell, is the maturity class framework. So let's address the first question posed by PACE, namely, what factors are driving interest in this area?
Thanks, Scott. Again, my name is Renee Thomas. I'm the Director of Field Marketing at Esker. In my portion of the presentation, we'll take a look at some specific solutions that you can explore for achieving order-to-cash process automation. Okay, so one of the key things that might be holding you back from automation is that so many parts of the order-to-cash process are reliant on paper. Now, these photos are meant to dramatize the problem and poke a little fun, but I'm sure that there are many of you out there who can relate. And in fact, these are photos that are actually from one of our customers, and they were trying to illustrate the paper problems they were facing before they started working with Esker.